Microphone check 1, 2. What is that? That's Joe Button. I know his intro by now. Microphone
you don't
check.
Even have an intro, but you know his intro.
It's weird. It's like this. Like microphone check 1, 2. What is this? This is the Joe Button podcast, episode 200. I am your humble and gracious host, Joe Button. Here with one of my few nearest and dearest friend. Maul is here. Parks is here. Yeah, that's bad, ain't it?
I'm like, that's not even an intro to know.
But he says it every episode.
We don't, and so we were supposed to have that, but clearly you didn't like ours.
Welcome in to episode.
Y'all are gonna hear that.
10. It's episode 10.
We just talked about not saying it.
I think we should say it though.
We just had a conversation
thought
about
we
not saying the numbers, and then he said,
I kind of like. Well, you said no. You said should we? And I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of like in the middle. But I think it's good because it's like for like milestones. Like when we reach certain milestones, we say, hey, like 10. We're at 10. We have 10 episodes. This will be the 10th.
Yeah, we'll be the 10th. We are all quarantined in our home, so
welcome.
Yes,
You gonna invite people into our homes?
You invited them to our. We only have one home.
I didn't invite them though. It was just kind of you cut me off because you said we wasn't supposed to do episode 10.
Hi.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 10 of the Heart Talk podcast. I am here.
He's here. I'm here. We're both here. You're here.
With
Hi.
my wife. You ever think sometimes, like, I can't believe I'm married?
Yes. I think I can't believe I'm married. I think I can't believe I'm a mama. I think I can't believe I'm in Texas.
Here we go.
There are a lot of I can't believes going on in my life right now. So if you really want to go down that road, we could go down there.
Well, let's go down that road. We got a platform. We're gonna use our platform. Go ahead.
No.
Say what you need to say.
I already said it. I'm just saying, Sometimes I be looking at my life like, bro, what was I thinking?
What you mean?
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. What was I thinking?
So if you can redo all of this,
we wouldn't be here.
So, no.
Our son wouldn't be here.
So
I don't know if we would be married.
That sounds regretful.
No, I don't regret him. But like, if I had a chance to do it all over again,
so you wouldn't do it the same way?
No.
So, wow. But that sounds like regretful.
No, it's not regret. It's just there are a lot of things that I wouldn't have done. Like, I wouldn't have taken out loans for school. I probably wouldn't have gone to right state. But if I wouldn't have gone to right state, we wouldn't have met anyway. Here goes that whole transition of life. So
God had a different plan for your life than what you had.
let it sound good. All right, baby.
It's the truth though.
Okay, I believe that.
One of the things people always say is, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Yeah. Clearly, my plans were all discombobulated.
He didn't like them
at all.
He was like, nah.
But I probably would have been in a weird. I definitely would have married a dope dealer.
That's what I'm saying. God had a plan for everything.
Yeah.
We didn't want
that
you.
would have been my husband. I would have been a little slower. Yeah. I would have been. That's what I would have been.
You would have been a slower.
I would have been his little slower.
Oh my gosh. Things we don't know until we talk about it.
You wanted to have a conversation?
No, yes, I do. I do want to have a conversation.
Okay.
So you wanted to be
I didn't say I wanted to be, but I'm saying that's probably the life that I would have had.
Because of how you was raised.
No, I mean because that's what I thought was like good, and that's what I was like
sure
that I wanted. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But you don't like it now. Hood guys?
I do.
You still like hood guys?
Yes, they're attractive. But like I wouldn't like as far as me being with them, oh no. Well then no, not in that sense. But like I don't ever really saw myself with them anyway. I just kinda like the idea.
From a distance.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, so I think I showed you the video. What did you think about that video? Of remember that girl on the video that was saying she didn't want a guy that worked 9 to 5.
Okay. So the girl was sitting there saying, "I don't want 9 to 5. I need quick money, fast money."
So we go play
in a leopard print.
We go play you the video.
We can't play it, can we?
Yeah, I'm about to play the video.
Okay.
So here goes the video. Let y'all watch it.
Yeah, watch it then.
And
we'll
then
talk about
come back.
I always say, and people be looking at me crazy, like, I don't know if this because I'm from Chicago, but, like, I can't fuck with no nigga that work a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money-ass nigga. It don't necessarily have to be, like, drugs or, like, fraud, but, like rapping or, like, dealing with media or, like, shit like that. Just, like, get it.
You want a nigga with no... So, hold on. What about...
Like, if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. Fuck that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like,
so I feel like it depends with the 9 to 5. Everything. Like, if you 9 to 5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9 to 5 at...
Yeah, my favorite
JP Morgan or something, hell yeah, because I know that Friday check about to have multiple zeros. Fuck that little bank shit. Shit, that's a fraud nigga. I might as well get a fraud nigga. Fuck. I don't know. You work in the bank too. Shit, technically. Like, I don't know.
So, hold on. So, if a nigga work at the bank?
No, I don't want you.
So, let's say this nigga work at the bank making $500,000 a year. You don't want that nigga?
You can give me a banker. Give me a banker, a doctor, a lawyer.
Now, if you doing that shit
a specialist,
to cover up some
not
other
a pediatrician,
shit,
a specialist.
If you doing that shit to cover up some shit, like, let's say the nigga that work in the bank sell fucking drugs. Like, I'm with it. Period.
What the fuck is
you on the movie?
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, sit down.
But yeah, so... Tell me your view on that, because I have a lot of words.
Homegirl basically done lost her everlasting mind. And that's just, of course, these are opinions, right? But it's like, you don't want a guy that makes legit legal money, making a good money at a good job.
But she said she
want fast cash here, quick.
And then he asked her, well, what if he work? Well, she asked her, what if she works at a bank and makes 6 figures and everything like that? If he works at a bank, he has to be doing fraud too.
Because it got to be quick, fast money. If he got to wait for that money to come in on Friday, I don't want that. Why?
Let's start here. What world are we living in right now?
That's even attractive. Yeah. Like, no.
I just don't understand. Like,
go ahead. I was going to say, I understand the attractiveness in the sense of, like, you just got money there right at your disposal.
Yeah, I
understand that. Or she wanted, like, somebody in a rap career, like somebody big. And it's like, can you even afford somebody big? Can you, though?
I don't think she has money. We're going to start there. But number 2, I think what it is, of course, women naturally want stability. Naturally. They want stability.
Yeah.
But it's gotten to the point now where it's beyond stability. They just want to do nothing and just reap the benefits of the man
in his hard work. That's our baby, if you heard. But
it's just weird. Like it's weird. She was adamant. Like she was for real.
She was serious, but I've never had that in me.
Yeah.
I've never, so that's why I can't even process that. I'm like, I would make money. I have experience working 2 or 3 jobs at the same time.
I swear I thought you was about to say I have experience working in these streets. I thought I'd be like, yo, you sold some drugs.
Oh, I wouldn't tell you that if I did, though.
I was about to say, please don't incriminate yourself on your platform.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything. I really don't. Like, I'm the most oblivious. I'm like, look.
Well, you know some stuff. The other episodes you talked about, you gave a step-by-step lesson on how to freak them out.
I mean, but that's a black and mild. That's actually legal in a gas station that you could purchase. Illegal stuff, I don't know about.
People freak milds.
For weed, yes. But well, no. Not actually. When they freak it, they take out the little cardboard, the paper.
The little paper.
Yeah, because that's more cancerous.
But then
that's
they figured out, oh, we can take out the paper and put the weed in it.
Yeah, I've never experienced that.
You never did it. Okay. Because you're a master roller. When last time you rolled some weed?
Before you game. And I liked my bong. I don't like blunts because it's scratchy. I like joints because the paper, when you inhale, is smoother, and bongs are the same way.
Now, I never smoked weed until I went to college.
I don't think he's ever really fully inhaled. But, that's just me.
Actually, I did. One time. So the 2 times I thought I smoked weed, I really did smoke weed.
Right.
So I have a story.
Oh, my gosh.
I was in college, right?
Where you thought you did. So I thought I did.
Tia tell you this, right?
He could tell you. You could taste it because it's in your mouth, but you're not inhaling.
Listen, I was in college, and
Oh my God.
let me listen to my story.
Listen, it's a woo story, y'all.
It's a woo story. I should put like woo story, whatever. So I was in college, and I don't know if anybody knows me, and sometimes I guess, or I don't know, whatever. But I used to be scared to talk to women at times. Sometimes, not a lot of times. It wasn't so bad like the guy from The Big Bang Theory where he couldn't even speak in front of him. But I had trouble kind of just being confident enough to just go over and say, hey, how are you? What's your name? You know. So I created this alter ego. And this
Danny. I know a little bit about Danny.
So I created this alter ego, and only this alter ego, his name was Danny Lee, came out when I was drinking. When I got drunk. So this one night, I was like, okay, cool. So I was drinking. I was like on cloud 17 plus. And so I was like, yo, Danny Lee is in the building. And so I walked into the dorm room, and, you know, mind you, everybody in the dorm knew I didn't smoke weed. Mm-hmm. But they would like be plotting like, yo, bro, Brandon, we gonna get you to smoke some weed one day. Like it was their mission. Like, yo, we gonna buy it for you and everything. And I was like, nah, I'm good, guys, you know. But this night, I was like, you know what? I was, like I said, I was on cloud 18 plus.
You said 17 plus originally.
Keep going up. So I was like, you know what? Tonight is the night Danny Lee is about to, because I was, like, when I tell you I lived this persona, it was bad. Like,
that sounds bad.
It was bad. I had to like kill him later in life. But so I went into the room. This is the first time I ever smoked weed. Went into the room, you know, of course they had the towel underneath the door. They was like, yo, Brandon go smoke weed. What? Brandon go smoke weed? Oh, Brandon go smoke weed. And so I was like, they hype, like they like overhype. So
okay.
I smoke it, but I didn't really smoke it. I just like walked out the room, and in my mind though, I was high. So I was walking around the campus like gloating about it, like, yo, Danny Lee, you know, I'm high, I'm drunk. Yeah, that was a bad day. It wasn't a bad day. I don't remember that day.
I tell Brandon when I look at him sometimes, like, I don't know how we got together.
But
that story, Brandon,
but that was,
I would have never.
But see, that's the thing.
I would have never.
That wasn't a consistent. It was like every now and then, but I was so stuck on this persona. So the reason why I bring that up is that, you know, other times I smoked weed, I didn't really smoke weed. Twice.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, y'all. And then twice. But then first time ever, I used the bong when you brought up the bong earlier.
Oh, with Connor?
With somebody.
Oh, with your friend? Oh my gosh. He don't watch.
It's a billion Connors.
It's a billion Connors. Dang. My bad.
But
sorry.
When I did that though, that's probably the first time I ever.
I'll probably go edit that out.
Yeah, I don't edit it out. It is what it is. It's a billion and one of them. She said she was gonna edit it out. She ain't gonna edit it out. We raw.
We are trying to be more. Yeah. No,
we ain't from the streets. Okay, so we're still not from the streets.
Right.
We was raised though in the streets, but that bong experience was an experience.
Yeah, I like bongs.
It just
you don't have a choice but to smoke it because of how it works.
Yeah.
Like you don't have a choice
that was
but to inhale it.
That made me want to do it more, and I said, "Oh no." That's why I like no. After that,
my bong was named Infinity.
I remember
he
the
was
bong.
Pretty.
I think I threw. Did I throw it away?
But I threw it away.
I remember it was a small little thing.
It wasn't that small. It was a small one, but it wasn't like that small. Like you could hold it in your hand.
Oh, okay.
I remember. It was blue, all different shades of blue. It was pretty.
That's crazy. You think that before or once I came, why did you stop smoking weed? I mean, because I
wasn't really smoking it that much when you came around either. I went through like a month and a half of just going crazy. Like I knew how to do everything. Let me just say that.
Undercover drug lord.
Our son
Go to sleep.
is clearly up, y'all.
Solomon, go to sleep.
He gonna be interrupting this. So anyway, but I knew how to do a lot of stuff. But I mean, no, I needed that. That kind of helped. It actually, I think I was depressed at that point, and so it really helped me with that. Yeah.
What, like if you smoke weed, you was depressed, or when you?
Before I was smoking weed, I was depressed.
Oh, okay. So you would use weed to kind of.
Yeah, like help with my depression, if you will.
Well,
yeah.
not kind of mask it.
I say help, you say mask.
I don't think it ever helped because once you came off the high, it was still there.
I mean, no, but it would help to like because we have talked how I'm like always in my head.
Yeah.
And so it would help to be able to
do you think
relax those thoughts that were in my head.
Do you think now today?
Yes.
If you smoked more weed,
I wouldn't ever smoke more because I was like, I don't really smoke that much anyway. Mm-hmm. Like, but I did smoke it though. But I would
like every now and then. I'm saying like today, if you was to like do it every like maybe once every I don't know
2 weeks maybe. A joint every 2 weeks is like nothing.
But you think you would be in a better mindset?
I don't know. I know. I think it did help at one point, just because it helped to like slow down my thoughts and really to like process and which is weird, but that's what it did. Like to me, that's what it did. It did anyway. Like helped everything to slow down, and for me to actually be able to just process, life and what was going on. So, I mean, that's my personal opinion, but I don't know if it would help. Because especially now, you would be in my head and you would be making me feel guilty because of him. And I'm just like, so I don't know if it would make me feel good. That's how that would be in my head. You asked, so I'm going to answer. But I mean, it's neither here nor there,
I get it.
I don't know. But so you and actually... Because we were having a discussion because you just brought up how you were hanging out with your friends and that's how you were able to get involved in that type of stuff with weed. So do you have like a really good relationship with your friends still?
From college?
Just like in general, like what the type of friends that you have?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. When I think about like my friendships, and I think we said this in a previous episode, but like each stage in my life it changed, but then it came to a stage where it was almost no friends, and that bothers me today. I have like I said, I don't like I guess my cousin, I have a cousin that's a friend. I got and then 2 more friends solidified.
Right.
And I've gotten to the place where I think it's because of Tia. Tia doesn't like to take this, but as you get with somebody and be with somebody for so long, you start to inherit some of the things that,
their traits.
Yeah. So when me and Tia met, she was the one that was antisocial. She didn't really mess with people like that.
Yeah.
I was the one that was like, yo, let's go. I was the spontaneous one when we first met. And now I've gotten because I remember we used to get into arguments about how spontaneous I was. And so in those arguments or discussions, I kind of...
But he never changed. He didn't change until after we got married.
What you mean? You
would still go out with people.
Every now and then, but you would go out more than me.
I guess. I don't know about that.
You go out way more than me. Like you would be like, yo, I'm going out with such and such. I rarely went out. Like I wasn't really an outer. Now, in dating, yes.
Dating, yeah. That's where your friends were, yeah.
And I would say this, and speaking of friends, that was probably the funnest time of my life when it came to friends. Because not only was I reaching out to friends, but they were reaching out to me.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a one. Yeah. I don't like relationships like that. I had a friendship like that in high school where it was like as soon as we went to college, like it drizzled because it was like one way. Or it wasn't even one way, but it was like neither one of us would contact each other. So it ain't like no really ill will, but it's like, I mean, it is what it is. And that was like a sister. So.
Yeah. And
But back on you.
No, and I hate those type of relationships as well, because it's like now we're older and you see that, you be like, yo, like, why do I always, like, you don't call me for nothing unless it's about, you know, and this is just a general statement, unless it's about gossip or you need me to do something, or, you know, it's not.
It's not just like feeding into me. Yeah.
That's why I used to tell. I always continue to tell Tia, you know, her friends, we know who her friends are. Because they'll call her just to say, hey, how are you? You know, and those are the friends I enjoy about that are friends with Tia, because I know they're going to keep her accountable and they're checking in on her and her mental state. You know, I do have those. Sorry. But it's like 2 of them. But it's like comparing the time we was in Dayton, like I had like a number of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so they're like, yo, Brandon, how are you? You know, we'll talk about that. But then they're like, yo, they'll include me when they're going out.
Yeah.
I haven't had that in a while, where people say, hey, yo, we about to go here. Come on out. We got to go over here. You coming? That was probably the most fun that I ever had when it came to friends. I don't know if I would get that time or get that again. But yeah, that was something that.
And I know something that you have struggled with.
Sorry, guys.
With a few.
I didn't take my medicine.
Oh, now you want to say you ain't taking
medicine. I wanted to let the people that I didn't take the medicine.
When I asked him last time, you shouldn't say that while I'm on the phone.
On the phone?
Yesterday.
I said it on.
Yes, when you were on the phone.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
When you were on the phone with Millennium?
Oh, yeah, because he don't need to know our business.
It's your business, first of all. You didn't take your medicine. But anyway, I know something. We got to turn it back to the conversation. I know that something you struggle with I know something you struggle with are some of your friends that may. So, for example, because you've had friends, you know, like your family friends, so cousins that are friends, or friends that are in church, friends that you met at work. You know, you have friends of different races, whereas I've never been able to have that. And I know that you've struggled with some of your Black male friends when it comes to just them. It's almost as if they don't think you're mature enough, or that you don't understand life, which is interesting because he's older. He's either older than them or he has experienced more life than him. And I'm saying that in the sense of like being married, moving to multiple states, and being a father. That's a whole lot.
Plus.
And so do you wanna speak to that?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. So yes.
I was gonna say you need to tell
Let's see our timer. We got 3 minutes.
Okay.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You just start.
So I think that so what you're talking about is valid, and I totally agree that with some of my with friends that I've had, even though we might be in a friendly relationship, they look at me as if I don't know what I'm talking about or what I'm doing, or may not have experience in, which bothers me because, first, like you said, I'm older and I don't give off that vibe. Like, I'm not sitting here saying stuff like, what is he talking about? Like, when I talk, if I ain't talking about sports, I usually know what I'm talking about. So that has bothered me for years. And what's bothersome?
Bothersome?
I think so. Yeah. What's bothersome is the fact that I get majority of that, you know, I get what you call that banter more from my African American friends more than my white friends. My white friends look at me as somebody that, okay, Brandon knows what he's talking about, even if they know more. Yeah. Because one of my white friends, they know a lot more than me. And I know they know a lot more than me. But he still he doesn't treat me as if, you know, I'm beneath him. But when it comes to my black friends, where I might know way more than them, they treat me as if I don't know what I'm talking about.
Now, do you think Is it just like a man thing? Like, you know how a lot of black men, they just feel belittled, or they feel like they have to overstep one person, or and it's not necessarily a black man thing, but like, you know, an undercover jealousy thing where it's like, I got to be better than you, so let me give you advice. So that you think that may have something to do with it?
I think it's a lot of different facets. Like, you may have some that are like that, but then you might have some who are just genuinely, they're not thinking about, they're just giving you advice. So it's not like, I'm trying to say it in a way, but they're not like malicious with it. It's just, they just have, it's on their heart and they just want to talk about it, you know? So you have different facets of that. But then you have those who are literally, it's not jealousy. They just believe they know more than you. So
why does it bother you when they give you advice?
I love advice. It doesn't bother me when you give me advice. What bothers me is when you can give me advice all day long, but then when I'm giving you advice, you know, you really don't take it. And it's like a one-way advice street. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, this is this. Then I'm like, yo, you should do this. Oh, okay. You know, I have, you know, friends. You can't give them advice for nothing.
Right.
You know, you tell them advice. Or I know that. Like, you know, yeah, I know that. You know, but then when they tell you something, you like, yo, dude, like, I have a whole family, been doing the same thing. Like, I had somebody.
Oh my gosh.
So I reached out to them and was like, hey, you know, can I hold something? For the people out there who don't know, let me hold something. It means, hey, can I borrow a little something?
Yeah.
And
Brandon, typically when he asks, he's like, okay, we'll pay you back when we got it, which we do. It's just,
and we don't usually ask like a lot.
Yeah.
So if I'm asking, first of all, I'm very prideful. So if I'm asking, it's really like because I'm down. You know? So,
or you somebody that he thinks he can trust.
Yes.
So.
Yes, that's important.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of people in my phone. I'll scroll through and be like,
and he got people, because let me hit up somebody in his family. They quick. Okay, there you go.
But nah.
Are you serious right now?
Not compared to this conversation.
You got at least 2 aunties. I'm talking about people that you can hit.
Okay, that's different.
Oh, okay.
I have aunties that love me. Yes, I know that. They love me dearly, and they would do.
They love me more. No, I'm playing.
Well,
first,
I got
one of them.
One of them, because she ain't answering my phone call.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Anyway,
it's getting me off. Made me think. I should call her right now. Sorry. But
did you ask? Could you hold something?
Yeah. So I asked, could I hold something? And it was like, nah, I don't really have it at this moment. But do you have a credit card?
And we've taken Dave Ramsey. Credit cards are debt, and we're actually trying to get out of debt.
But at this point, it was just the fact of you didn't think that I'd even have one.
Yeah.
And then try to proceed to let me know what a credit card was, in the sense of, in those moments, use a credit card. Like, I was not in this world enough to know about it.
The credit card. And all of
that right there grinds my mother gears. Like, I didn't even text back. I said, okay. I did text back. Sorry. I said, all right, don't worry about it. I'm good. You know, because it's like that bothers me. That really, 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 that bothers me. And so things like that. And when you do that, but I know the person was not coming from like probably in that person's mind, I don't know anything. And he probably feels like he knows more because he's been in positions to have more. You know, so it's.
But why haven't you been in positions to have more?
I have been. I'm talking about from his mindset.
Oh.
Not from. Yes, of course. I've been in positions and had more. Shoot. Yeah. Yes, we know the backstories. You know, but it is what it is. You know, but I guess I deal with it.
But do you deal with
how
it
I deal with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
okay.
How I deal with it though, when I tell you, whoever created ghosting, I was right there when they created it. Because
and he's a sweet guy. That's what's so funny. Like, I get pissed at him because he be ghosting people.
I am the master ghoster. I've been ghosting since I was a kid. I will ghost you. And for the people who don't know what ghosting is, you know, I like to inform the audience. Ghosting is when something happens between you and a certain person, Or it may not happen between you and a certain person, but you just feel like you just don't want to be around them anymore. You don't want to even. You are Casper, the friendly ghost to them in their life. That's what that means. Like I would. It was bad. I'm gonna tell you how bad I was at ghosting. Like a person, if we got into it, whatever like that. Say if it's a girl, we just stopped talking. I would literally be you would be the girl, and we'll be in the lunchroom, and I'm right here, and we're sitting at the same table. I would not look at the person. I'm looking through you because you're not even there. You're a ghost. That's how bad. Like I am a ghoster, and so yes, I ghost people. Like I'll stop talking to you for a little bit, you know, for a while. But certain people I can't ghost as much as regular people because, you know.
Is that healthy for you to deal with, though? Like, have you ever had a conversation with any of them? Any of the people that have done that with you? Because I know you said your black friends have done it. Has anyone else from any other race, any of your other friends done that to you?
From any, you say
any other race? Yeah.
No, those conversations, even, I'm going to say this, even somebody who may be in a better position than I was, still... For example, it's crazy. I think it's this too. People around our age, right? Mm-hmm. They feel like they know more. Mm-hmm. But then we go to a couples camp.
Oh yeah.
And we're in a circle.
People like 20 years older than us.
Like literally have been in the game. They know more than us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have been in it. But at the same time, they're listening to what we're talking about and they're taking stuff from us.
That was actually a different experience. It was fun though.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's weird when you. No, I haven't experienced that. But when we was there, everybody in our circle was white.
Yeah.
You know, and they looked at us as people who had wisdom at a young age.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we were trying to tell them what to do with their marriages. We just came from a different place, and we was an example because of what we portrayed.
Yeah.
But it's like people our age that's black maybe. I don't know. Like, they don't look at us like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it bothers me. I believe we've been together since 2012. We've been married since 2016. You know?
That's 8 years with this guy.
For long. He's about to cuss. You are horrible.
Quit pointing your finger in my eye.
Don't cuss. And so, but it's crazy because other couples don't look like, some of them do. I'm going to say this. Some people probably look at us like, oh, I know you have some friends. They're like, yo, you know, how y'all operate, boom, 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 as a married couple. But then you have other people where it's like they don't even think to come to us. It's weird. It's weird. And maybe it's a God thing. Maybe God doesn't want that. You know what I'm saying? People want different people in their life. But I believe that we have a lot of wisdom, you know, from the good stuff and bad things that we can share that can help you in your marriage.
Okay,
know.
back to you.
But I'm trying to give an example. So, yes. Well, no, I haven't had these issues with anybody in any other race. It's always been the same race. And then around our age group, that's always been, you know, the issue for me. So how I deal with them probably isn't healthy. I ghost them. I probably should start having conversations with them.
I think it's hard to have conversations too, but those are conversations that need to be had, and at least with people that you think that you believe that, like, well, yeah, that you think that you're close with, that you believe you're really close with, to see how they deal with it, and to say, you know, if I'm addressing this in the wrong way, you know, I'm not trying to be offensive, but it's like, this is what you're doing, and it's offended me. And I think that may be good because
I've never been a good, and I think a lot of people probably agree with me. Some people that's out there, some people like dealing with conflict resolution.
I'm not good at it either.
No, we both aren't.
Yeah.
You know,
especially I think it's because people on the outside too. Because with us, like how we deal with each other, because we're married, we're different. We can't deal with it from people who we don't have like deep relationships with. Yeah. Because it's like, I mean, you don't want to offend people, and I know me, I don't want to cuss you out, but I'm trying to let you know in the nicest way without cussing you out. I want to still be working. But you know, it's just you trying to keep like a smooth, like that respect line, and it's hard because it's like you don't want to be disrespectful, but you want to at least get your point across. And so, but that's a growth thing for you too. Yeah. Which is growth for me, you know.
Yeah, and I'm going through my schooling, who's kind of teaching. It's a good book, I guess. You call it what's called the book smarts. Yes, I already have the street smarts kind of down. So having the book smarts to go with it to learn how to deal with some of these things, how to approach it is pretty, significant. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah, you're right. I think I should do it more. Everybody out there, too, if you feel like you have issues.
Dealing with conflict or just conversations with other people. I
don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I would rather ghost. So this is like.
Well, and it would be good to at least just bring the issue, but you have to process your thoughts to make sure that, because I know for me, when I get emotional, my voice will get shaky. Yeah. And it's because I'm so emotional and I'm so invested, and I usually don't come to you with the conflict unless it like has truly pissed me off. Yeah.
And I'm the type of person, if I have it, I am so nice.
Too nice.
Because I would come to, I'm about to go off on this cause, right? And then when we get into the moment, I am the one that is trying to make sure the peace is always there the entire time. And then I'm always like soft-spoken sometimes when it comes to dealing with issues. I'm like, I understand. But sometimes I don't understand. But I'm saying that because.
You've gotten better with that, though, because he used to do that a lot with family. He's stopped that immediately.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, let me say that. Yeah. I ain't gonna say it immediately because he still does it sometimes and I get confused. But anyway, just make sure, this is my advice to you. Mm-hmm. Just make sure when you bring it up, just to kind of, make sure you process your thoughts and say, hey, so, when you did this and it upset me because of blah, 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 whatever the reason was. And just like, I wanted to bring this to you to let you know that to let you know that this upset me. Mm-hmm. And then you can just let them have their response, and then that'll just start the conversation. Because I know that these are people that you care about.
Yes.
So that's why it's good to at least have it, because if you don't have it, then the relationship will never be able to grow or change. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. And I think, and with these people, with some people, I can't really ghost them because, like you said, I care about them a lot. So
yeah,
I want them to be in my life, So I agree. I gotta pray about that.
Yeah, so make sure y'all pray for Brandon as he is going through this process of learning how to use his words and to handle his conflict safely and peacefully.
Amen. Shoot. All right, so
time for our next segment.
Time for the next segment. In our segment.
You gotta do your pause. Lele. Okay. He didn't want to do it with me. I don't know why. So what's your lately this week, Brandon?
My lately, I don't know, because it would be so funny if this is your lately, because we didn't talk about our lately.
We didn't talk about our lately.
My lately is The Blessing.
Oh, Elevation Worship.
That thing right there. When I first heard the song, she was like, "Oh, this is a nice song." And kept hearing it, and it was just you just get in the feels of the song, and which is the spirit of the song and the spirit that's around the song, and it's just like, wow, it's an awesome song. I really like it. Elevation, our church.
That's our church, literally.
EFAM in the building. EFAM in the building.
EFAM since 2014.
Right. So we are members of Elevation Church. And we had it's crazy. I know this started lately, but it's crazy because we was trying to find other churches in the midst of us going to moving around, right? And we was like, we got to find a church, a physical church. That's what we was raised with. We feel like to go to a church, but we always came back to Elevation Worship.
Always.
Not Elevation Worship. Elevation Church.
Yeah.
And so finally, this year, we was like, you know what, Tia, Brandon, this is our church. We always come back to this, mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's something like it's nothing wrong with this.
It was me, y'all.
It's nothing wrong with this. It's okay. Like, this is our church because, you always want to, but we get up Sundays like, yo, we watching our church.
Even Solomon knows we watch a church.
What church? Not church. And so, so that song, like I said, I was about to say, sorry, I didn't say, like I said, we both are trying to fix that. We didn't say it. But they've been on a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from a spiritual standpoint to just life itself, they have been blowing my mind. So when The Blessing came out, featuring Carrie Job, Cody Carnes, and Elevation Worship, they all was involved in this. But it's a great song. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. It will bless your life. What's your lately?
What's that movie that we just watched with the Blue Brothers? I keep wanting to say the Ozark, but that's not what it is.
Blue Brothers.
Yeah, with the Blue Brother, Alien Brothers. It just came out.
Onward.
Onward. I'm like, I don't know why I keep thinking, because Ozark just came out. Everybody Facebook out.
Tripping the Ozark.
Yeah, Ozark.
I watched first season. It was just too draggy for me, but Ozark, go ahead.
So Onward, that's my lately.
That was a really good movie.
That was a really good movie. Like, I was just crying. You have to watch the movie. How do we watch it? It was free on we watched it on Fire Stick. So we watched it on Fire Stick.
It was free.
I'm definitely taking that out.
I'm taking it out.
We're not supposed to say that.
It is available on Amazon. The Fire Stick.
We need to mute. We gonna mute that part.
No, don't mute it. No, it's the truth. It's available to buy on Amazon.
No, but we're muting what you said.
I don't mute what I said. We raw on these streets.
Brandon.
Thugs. So it's available on Amazon.
Anyway, we watched it on Fire Stick. That's all I was trying to say. He over here. Anyway, no. But we watched it on Fire Stick, and it was a really, really, really good movie. Even our 2-year-old was into it for the most part. His attention span is like 0 to 1.
But it's the same producers and directors from Inside Out.
Yeah,
type of.
They make really good movies.
Zootopia. Those
like I would have saw that in theaters.
Those
like
type of movies is just
really, really good. So yeah,
that was really good. But I mean, that's your lately.
That's my lately.
Onward.
Watch that movie.
Onward and The Blessing. Go watch Onward. You know, and also now they're putting a lot of these shows that was in the movies on the platform, so you can go watch it now.
Yeah, because can't nobody, we can't go to theaters at this point. I know that they're closing schools down till May 4th
down here.
So we're probably. I know I'm definitely not going to be going back. It's a blessing that I can work from home. Please pray for Brandon because he is a delivery driver for Amazon. He also does DoorDash, so he's still out in public and he doesn't sanitize or disinfect a daggone thing.
Hey, you just letting them on my bed.
Because you coming in our house.
I mean, but though. You don't gotta let them know. You can mute that. Exactly.
Anyway.
So, but
just pray for him while he's out.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes,
with
thank
us.
you.
It was good to have. This is our 10th episode, so it was a great things. Great episode.
Great conversations.
So where can they hit us up at?
You can follow us on Facebook, The Heart Talk Podcast, on Twitter at The Heart Talkers, on Instagram at The Heart Talk Podcast. You can subscribe to our audio on Apple, Google, Stitcher, Spotify, and Deezer, and Podbean.
Yes.
We are now on Podbean at The Heart Talk.
Yes. So go get us, man. Subscribe, follow, share, all that type of stuff.
Yes.
And stay safe out here, you guys. Like,
Please stay
even though
safe.
I'm making jokes, I do need to come in and sanitize because I do have a family at home, and we want to make sure that everybody
We're
is
all
safe.
safe.
You know?
Yeah.
So stay safe out there. Wash your hands. If you don't need to go out the house, stay in the house. Like, seriously. Like, let's let this thing pass over, and let God, spend some time with your family. And just stay safe, sanitize everything.
Daddy ended.
No fear. we love you guys. Stay
we love
safe.
you. Bye.